In less than a week, voters in the UK will hit the polling booths. And if the polls are anything to go by, then Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has less than a week in his current job. The Conservatives are on track for a complete wipeout, with Labor's Keir Starmer leading Sunak by 24% on Redfield and Wilton Strategy's latest Better Prime Minister survey. I'm joined now by former Conservative Minister, Lord Jonathan Marland, one of our favourites here, and he's also the man who ran Boris Johnson's election campaign for mayor. So he knows a thing or two about winning these kinds of things. Jonathan, great to see you. What's your read on it with less than a week to go?
Well, morning, Erin. The first thing is I never believe the polls. They've been wrong since time immemorial. They've just got it wrong, completely wrong on Modi's election. So I never believe the polls. There is no doubt about it. There is a desire to see a change of government, but people are inevitably frightened about the extent of tax and spend that Labour will carry out. So I have faith in the British people that it won't be a complete wipeout. It will be a real shame if it is. It would be very bad for democracy. But let's see.
Lord, has Rishi done anything wrong, really, or is it just after 14 years in power the voters have had enough?
I think the campaign's not been great, if I'm honest. It's had a few moments, and the recent scandal over betting is really something he could do without. But he's a decent man. He's bright. He's done very well in fixing the economy. He's really tried an attempt to deal with the immigration issue that we have over here. In fact, that every country's got, despite Labour trying to stop him at every turn. And he's set out to do certain things. He's achieved 3 out of 5, I would say, which is a pretty good effort given the cards that he inherited.
You mentioned the betting scandal, so allegations of senior Conservative politicians placing bets on the election using insider knowledge. Now, they're being investigated. This is what Rishi Sunak had to say in a televised debate the other night. Have a look.
I was incredibly angry to learn of these allegations. It's a really serious matter. It's right that they're being investigated properly by the relevant law enforcement.
Now, how damaging do you think this is to him pre-election? Do voters care?
Yes, I think the only issue I would say, they're not senior Conservative politicians. They're junior and upcoming politicians and the mistake Rishi has made, I'm afraid, is surrounding himself with some of these people who really don't understand the virtue and the responsibility of the role that they have. This is absolutely shocking. It's been outlawed in every other business. This is insider dealing as we used to have in the 70s and 80s, and it's disgraceful. Of course, you have this issue of innocent until proven guilty. You have to walk that path, don't you, Erin, between whether you do something now or whether you wait until the outcome of the investigation. That's always a very difficult line in this world of intense 24/7 media. I think he's handled it very well, actually, because he comes across as someone with integrity, and has been dealt this sort of really utterly disgusting hand. And I think he was very good on that particular debate. In fact, on that debate, he was very good in every subject.
Lord, I've got to ask, a matter of days to go, if suddenly the Tories handed you the power, the reins, whatever you call it over there, and said, help us, Lord,
well, it's almost certain, Erin, they will. They will, Erin. They're definitely going to make me Prime Minister, sort of leader of the opposition. Yes, there's no question about it. I know that's the... People are speaking about it throughout the country. No,
is there anything that you can do now with just a few days to go to increase the chances?
No, there's nothing I can do, but what we can do afterwards is to ensure that the machine that runs the Conservative Party, which has operated extremely badly in this election, as we've seen by these incidents you've discussed, that has got to be sorted out. And also we need to find a leader. I'm presupposing Rishi is not going to stand again, which he may, of course, do. We need to find a leader who's going to appeal to the broader public and give us an opportunity of returning to power. Labour are going to have a very tough time. This is a very troubled economy. There are lots of major issues, immigration being one of them. and they are, and also I think the left wing of the Labour Party are going to attack Starmer once they've given him a honeymoon period. So they're going to have a very tough time, and there will be therefore an opportunity, providing we get the right leader and we get our party machine into some proper fighting shape.
Well, Lord, it wouldn't be a cross to you without a sledge over our cricket team, and losing to Afghanistan, you've got 10 seconds to rub it in.
No, I don't, because actually you beat England, and England have just been thrashed by India. Yeah. Both teams, I'm afraid, are sort of on the back end of their experience. They need new blood in both of them, and I'm a huge fan of Australian cricket. I love Australia, as you know, and I'm a huge fan of English cricket. So I hope both our teams can really come up to the plate with a new guard, as it were.
You're going to be a very busy man sorting all of that out over the next few months. Lord Marland, thank you so much for your time.
I love it. Thanks,
Thank
Erin.
you so
Lovely
much.
to see you again.
Lovely
Great
to see you too. Thank you so much.